Today we're taking a look at Montreal Canadiens versus Vancouver Canucks match, which is happening on Wednesday, March 10, 2021, and giving you my betting tips and predictions in general on this game. Welcome back to High Stakes. Let's get straight into it. Also, don't forget to subscribe to get notified as soon as we release these sport prediction videos. I know you guys are here for the most important part of that video, the betting tips. This is why I'm going to start it by giving you my first out of 3 betting tips and picks. But trust me, these information are critical for your betting picks. So listen carefully, for what I'm about to share with you is crucial. Slowly but surely, the Canadiens are improving under new coach Dominique Ducharme. They have posted just a single regulation loss since the firing of Claude Julien on February 24th. They have gotten much more effective with a man advantage under the new boss. And even goalie Carey Price has started playing much better since the coaching change, posting a 2.01 total in his last 3 starts with a 1.00 GA and a .965 save percentage. The Canucks are playing extremely well lately, winning their past 3 contests even without injured Elias Pettersson. Still, the Habs have not given Vancouver free rein to boss them about this season, going 4-0-2 versus the Canucks in their 6 previous meetings, and have already beaten them on 6 of the past 8 trips to British Columbia. But with everything been said, I still can't back Montreal for a win here. So my first advice for your betting pick is to place your money on Canucks plus 130. After a 2-1 shootout victory by the Vancouver Canucks, the Canucks and Canadiens will meet up once again as part of the mini-series on the West Coast. The Canadiens have struggled in the recent games and with a shootout loss, have been passed by the Canucks in the win column. With both teams fighting for that final playoff spot, this mini-series is crucial for both teams as the season is in full swing. The Montreal Canadiens were beaten for the second time in their last 3 contests, but still extended their point streak to 5 consecutive games after dropping a 2-1 decision following a shootout against the Vancouver Canucks at Rogers Arena on Monday. The Habs outshot the hosts just by a single attempt, but killed all 3 of their penalties and went 1 for 2 with the man advantage, as Jeff Petry opened the scoring with a power play marker 4.5 minutes into the first period before the Canucks tied the game at 1-1 with 41 seconds remaining in regulation ahead of their 1-0 triumph in the tiebreaker. Goalie Carey Price stopped 28 shots on Monday and has now gone 7-4-4 for the ongoing campaign with a 2.69 GA and a .903 save percentage. He has recorded a 15.25 previous total versus Vancouver with a 2.24 GA and a .931 save percentage, while Jake Allen is 9.52 against the Canucks historically with a 2.74 GA and a .894 save percentage. The Canadiens are 4th in most goals scored per game this year, 11th in least goals conceded on average, 14th in power play and 18th in penalty kill. Now for my second betting tip. Montreal is 0-5 in their last 5 road games and 2-7 in their last 9 games overall, while the under is 6-1 in their last 8 games against a team with a losing record. Vancouver is 4-1 in their last 5 games overall and 4-0 in their last 4 games against a team with a losing record, while the under is 4-0 in their last 4 games as an underdog. The under came in with ease in the last meeting, and I think we're up to seeing more of the same on Wednesday. The defense is really tightening up for Vancouver, and even when Montreal's having off nights, the Habs usually limit the damage to 3 goals or less. I just think this could end up being another 2-1 or maybe a 3-2 game, so give me the under here. My second advice for your betting pick is to place your money on under 6. A 3-game winning run was on the cards for the Vancouver Canucks, who followed up their domestic 2-game sweep against the Toronto Maple Leafs with a 2-1 shootout victory versus the Montreal Canadiens at Rogers Arena on Monday. Bo Horvat buried the only snipe of the skills competition after Adam Gaudette tied the proceedings at 1-1 with his first strike in 16 contests 41 seconds from time, and Vancouver's goalie pulled for an extra attacker following Montreal's first period opener. The Canucks won for the first time this season after allowing the first goal of the game. A 3-game winning run was on the cards for the Vancouver Canucks, who followed up their domestic two-game sweep against the Toronto Maple Leafs with a 2-1 shootout victory versus the Montreal Canadiens at Rogers Arena on Monday. Bo Horvat buried the only snipe of the skills competition after Adam Gaudette tied the proceedings at 1-1 with his first strike in 16 contests 41 seconds from time, and Vancouver's goalie pulled for an extra attacker following Montreal's first period opener. The Canucks won for the first time this season after allowing the first goal of the game. The Montreal Canadiens will look to bounce back from a 2-1 loss in a shootout to Vancouver in their last matchup. Jeff Petrie leads the Habs in scoring with 23 points, including 9 goals and 14 assists, while Tyler Toffoli has 21 points with the team-high 15 goals on the year. Nick Suzuki has 17 points with 12 assists, and Brendan Gallagher has 16 points with 10 goals. Jonathan Drouin and Thomas Tatar also have 16 points apiece with a combined 25 assists between the two, while Josh Anderson has 13 points with 10 goals and Jesperi Kotkaniemi has 12 points with 10 assists. Philip Danault also has 10 assists, and Shea Weber's got 4 goals and 6 apples for his 10 points. Carey Price and Jake Allen continue to share the workload for Montreal between the pipes, with Price picking up 7 wins with a 2.69 GA in his 15 appearances, while Allen has a 4-5 record with a 2.31 GA in his 9 appearances. The Vancouver Canucks will look to build on their victory over Montreal last time out. Brock Besser leads Vancouver with 28 points, including 13 goals and 15 assists, while JT Miller has 24 points with 17 assists, and Quinn Hughes has 23 points with 21 assists. Elias Peterson has 21 points with 10 goals and 11 assists, and Bo Horvat's on 20 points this year with 11 goals and 9 assists. Tyler Myers has 13 points with 10 assists, and Nils Hoglander's on 11 points with 5 goals and 6 assists this season. Thatcher Demko is starting to see the bulk of the action in goal for Vancouver this season, posting an 8-10 record with a shutout and a 2.75 GA through 18 appearances this season. Now for my third and final betting tip. The Canadiens are 0-5 in their last 5 road games and 2-7 in their last 9 overall. The Canucks are 6-0 in their last 6 Wednesday games and 4-1 in their last 5 overall. The under is 5-2 in Canadiens' last 7 road games. The under is 4-0 in Canucks' last 4 home games. The Canadiens are 6-2 in the last 8 meetings in Vancouver, and 20-7 in the last 27 meetings. The favorite is 4-1 in the last 5 meetings. The Montreal Canadiens continue to pile up the losses, and it's hard to make a strong case for them in the favorite role. The Vancouver Canucks are simply playing the better hockey at the moment, and they just beat the Habs on Monday in a shootout, which should provide an extra boost of confidence. I'm simply not touching the Canadiens when they're juiced. I'll gladly take the Canucks at home with the plus money, and that was my third and final advice for you guys. Good luck. That's it for this video. Stay tuned and stay safe for the next betting tips and advice.